Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I would like to talk about going for what's yours. This message is basically to encourage you about how I've been just looking and paying attention to a lot of things in the world that it's really getting my attention. And my attention is that a lot of people, mostly everybody in the world I see, they didn't go for what was theirs in life. A lot of people are wasting your times working for other people. It's okay to start off and you may have to work for someone just to get your foot off the ground. But if you stay stuck working for someone all your life and you helping someone else to get rich and you're not even imposing to help your own self, everybody was put on the earth and everybody have dreams and everybody have something that they want to do. Everybody. You can't tell me that you are one person that don't have no dream. You didn't ever see yourself doing something great. You didn't ever see yourself doing something else than maybe working your Popeye job or your Burger King job or Walmart job or working somewhere where you are making other people rich. When are we going to take back what's ours? When are we going to go for what you want and stop worrying about what the job wants, what the job needs? When you focus your whole life working for someone else, you get stuck and you get left behind on the things that you should and that you needed to accomplish in your time. You done accomplished and made somebody else rich. So if you get sick or you get ill and anything happens to you, you only going to collect a little check from a social security showing that you worked. And it all depends what state you're in, because if you are in a low state that's pathetic, basically, that doesn't pay, you're going to get a $700 to $800 check a month. What is that going to do for you? You worked all your life helping somebody else get rich, become rich, but you didn't accomplish nothing. You are struggling. You get at a certain age, you done worked all your life. Now you can't even go and explore the world. You can't even go and do nothing that you wanted because you don't have the money. When you work for somebody else and help them to get rich, you guys, they won't ever come back and help you to be rich. They won't ever come back and help you. Why would you focus on working for someone else instead of working for yourself? Why not you be your own bank owner? Why don't you go back and do the things that you always wanted? What happened to having your own stuff, having your own hospitals, your own doctor office, your own just whatever you wanted to do in this world? Why are you wasting it working for somebody else? You're draining yourself. You're tearing yourself apart because you're still getting those thoughts in your mind that is popping up and telling you, you was going to be a great artist. You are a great this. Instead of telling you and calling you to go out there and get what is yours. Why are you wasting your time just working and slaving for someone else? Why are you not working on building a generational of wealth for your own family, for your own children? What are you going to teach your children? What are they going to learn? They're going to follow your footsteps. You're going to teach them to be slaves all their lives working for someone else. You're going to teach them to be a yes sir master to someone else on their job. That's not your responsibility to work for other people and to help them to get rich. That's their responsibility to get their own self where they need to go. But then they come after people that they know, like you, that's afraid to go and get what's yours in life. You so brainwashed. Why are you so brainwashed in this world? You're so brainwashed and captive to where you don't know which way to go. The only thing you know is working for somebody else. It's going to get a job that won't pay you nothing. Maybe the most is $10. What are you working for? You can't even manage to pay bills because you're robbing Peter to pay Paul. Every time you look, you're borrowing money until you get your next paycheck. Why should you be borrowing money if you are building a generational wealth for yourself? When you're borrowing money, it's when you're working for someone else because their job is to make sure you don't ever get rich. You're not going to get rich working for someone else. So if you're thinking that, guys, you need to get it out your mind. You're definitely confused. You're definitely brainwashed. Because I ain't ever seen someone get rich working for someone else. They're going to use you as a slave, as a worker. They're going to use you to do the work that they want you to do so they can sit back in their office and collect all the money while you are stressing and wondering how you're going to get to this in life, how you're going to achieve and accomplish what you want. You stop your own self. How you stop yourself? You stop believing in your own dreams. You stop believing in yourself. You stop having courage. You stop entertaining yourself to where you are encouraging yourself. You stopped and you focus on somebody else's life. You will focus it on somebody else's career. Why are you focused on somebody else's career? Why aren't you focusing on building a generation of wealth for your children, for your families? What are you going to leave for them when you're gone? What are they going to have to look up to when hard times come? What are these children going to have to rely on that their parents were supposed to start a family generation, a wealth to build and teach and train your children as young to run your businesses, to be very intelligent and to be entrepreneurs, to go out there and dream and make their dreams come into reality, come into life. Go out there and create your dreams what you want. You can't stop. If you come up with a dream and it doesn't work, you don't give up if it doesn't pop for you. You come up with a new invention. That's what I did all my life. I always would come up with something so I didn't have to work for other people. I wanted to work and do things for myself because I didn't believe it was right and fair for me to give up on my dreams and waste my dreams and throw them away for a job that is not even worth it. They won't even care about you if something happened to you. They're going to just replace you. So why are you wasting your time working for them and you are just as quick as a replacement as I snap my fingers? That's how quick you are as a replacement to them because they're always hiring. They're always taking new applications. Why are you wasting your time and your dreams? Why are you wasting your generation time? You want them to have something to fall on. You want them to be able to create a captivity of something that they can build on. You want your children to have a strong foundation when you're gone so they can build and become what they want and keep building their generational wealth for your generations that's going to come on and on and on after you. You're not thinking about the future. You're not thinking about what's going to happen once you're gone, once it's nobody here to teach your children, help your children anymore like you did. What is going to happen to them? Are they going to be somebody that's stuck and brainwashed and working to help somebody else become rich? Are they going to focus on helping themselves become more rich and richer? That's what I focus on. I don't focus on helping somebody else become rich because that's not my job to help them on their jobs, whatever they decided what they wanted to do. My job is to focus on me and to focus on my dreams and my careers that I want to bring into the university. If I spend all my days focusing and working for somebody else, what am I accomplishing for myself? What type of legacy or notoriety can you leave or can I leave if I don't focus on my dreams? You won't be able to leave your notoriety or anything that you have done because only thing they're going to say is you worked all your life to Burger King or you worked all your life for this business. You worked all your life at this restaurant. You worked all your life picking up garbage. You worked all your life doing this. That makes you a great citizen, a great person because you worked all your life for somebody else. They're going to throw that in to make you feel good. Oh, it was such a great citizen. Worked all their life, always on time for work. Why you can't be a great citizen working for yourself and always being on time for your own generational wealth? Why are you working for somebody else that don't care nothing about you, that won't ever give you money to help you if you ever need money besides your paycheck? They're not going to do that on a job. Whatever they pay you, that little money, it's only chump change. The system was set up so you don't get rich. That's why it's set up a certain pay rate they're going to pay you. You have to use your wisdom. Use your mind that was given to you. Most people act like you don't have a brain because you're allowing somebody else to control your mind and tell you what you need to do. Of course, the job is going to encourage you to stay working on their team, to stay working for them. Yes, they're going to encourage you to stay, to continue being a fool for them, continue being a slave for them, continue working and helping them accomplish and build their jobs, their wealth for their generation. Now, you done worked for these people all your life. You have nothing to show for your own generation. You're watching your children and grandchildren and great grandchildren struggle, and you can't even give them nothing back because you set on a little check that they giving you a month that shows that you worked and you were such a great citizen that you went to work to collect this little piece of check. Why don't you tell them they can keep that check? When you become a boss, when you become your own team player, when you become your own generational wealth, you don't need that check that they're going to give to you. You won't even have to apply for it because you and your family will be sitting on billions and millions of dollars that you done made and invested. Your children and grandchildren and great grandchildren will travel the world and do whatever they want. They won't be working for someone that's telling them, oh, you need to go dump that garbage. Oh, you need to go bust this table. Oh, you need to go and work on this. Oh, you need to go paint this. They will call their own shots because they are their own boss. No one would tell them what to do because when you make your own generational wealth, you're leaving money and you're leaving things behind for your family to have to rely on when you are gone. And that's something everybody wants. It's something to rely on when your grandmother is gone, your mother is gone, your father is gone. What are you going to have to rely on? What are you going to have to show to help your generations after you? Are you going to teach them the same blog that you did all your life? Work for someone? Yes, sir, yes, ma'am, for someone else? Doing everything they tell you to do? They call you, you run into the job. I will be damned if I run to a job when they call me. I will look at that job like they are nothing. because I don't care what you working on. That's your generational wealth. That's not mine. So I don't care about working your job. I can care less if your job fall and crumbles to pieces because I'm working on my own generational wealth. I am teaching my own children how to train and to keep my businesses going whenever I'm gone. So my children and grandchildren and great great grandkids, and it comes after Lacey, they won't need nothing from the state. They won't need nothing. They won't need your assistance. They're going to laugh at you because they won't need your assistance. You'll be probably going to them for them to assist and help you because they won't need nothing from you because they are very smart because I trained them. I taught them the ropes on how to keep our generational wealth of keep coming so they can inherit all the money and not ever have to give it to anyone else. It will be theirs. I taught them how to work together and stick together as family and as a team. And you work together in the things that I accomplished. And you work in it and you teach your children. I taught them how to do this. So in my businesses will be my children and grandchildren. We're going to keep it in the family that's going to be working because it's going to be their money. When Lacey's gone, they will have a generational wealth. They won't be dependent on a social security check that they work for all their life. They're going to have their own social security check every day. They're going to have millions and billions of dollars. They'll be able to do whatever they want. They will live and explore this world. They will get what is theirs because they will take what is theirs because they will be strong just as well as I am because it starts from a great teacher. And everyone knows I'm an awesome teacher. So I make sure I teach them everything they need to know to keep the generational wealth, to keep blossoming, blossoming, blossoming. It's going to keep blossoming because they're going to know what it takes to continue making the money that we need to continue of them living the lives that they choose to live. But if they work for somebody else and they working to help somebody else get rich, what are they going to have time for themselves? How are they going to make their dreams and their reality come into life? You can't make your dream or your reality come into life if you're focused and going to a job every day from 7 to 5. You're working a job every day, 7 a.m. in the morning to 5 o'clock in the afternoon. The job done wore you out. You're so tired because you're not understanding. You're basically a slave to them because you're working on their territory. You're working on something that they are building for their own family. So you're basically, they're going to overwork you and pay you maybe $10 to $12. You're going to be putting in 12, maybe to 13 hours a day. You get off of work, you won't even have time for your own self, your own children. You won't even have time to do things that you would want to do because you're so tired. Because why? You had to work and slave yourself for somebody else to help them to get rich. When are you going to wake up and smell the coffee or smell the aroma? What are you waiting for? Get up and take back what is yours. You have to go and get what is yours. It won't just come to you. How shame, how dare you think something just going to fall to you and fall in your lap? You're not that special than everybody else that is just going to fall in your lap. It's going to come from the sky and pick you up and take you to what you need to do. No, it's going to watch you stay where you at because you create your own generational wealth. You create your own university. Whatever you choose to put in your university, it's what you created. It's what it's going to give you back. If you put in nothing, and surely you will get nothing. If you put in just working all your life for somebody else and being brainwashed to working for them and making sure you walk in a tight rope, a tight schedule, when you work for others, you have to be to work when the time they tell you. You have to do what they tell you. Why would you want somebody to control you that much? You're so stuck that you want somebody to constantly control you, where you're going to stay and be a slave and you're going to, yes, sir, master them and whatever they tell you to do, you're going to do it? You are very stuck. You are stuck if you're going to jump to somebody else's music. That's why you work for yourself. You come in the time you want. You're your own boss. You go where you want. You take your children, your family, and do what you want because you are your own boss. You don't answer to anyone. They will have to answer to you. You have to make this real. You'll have to stop working for other people. Work for yourself. Some of you are 40, 50, 60 years old. You've been slaving for somebody else's job, somebody else's vision. You're slaving to help another generation get wealthier while your generation has nothing. How slow can you be? How brainwashed are you that you never could have figured out in 50 to 60 years that you're slaving for somebody else to get richer and richer? Why not get your own self your own money? Why not open up all the dreams that you have in you? You're a dreamer too. Not just the people that you work for. You are a dreamer too. But if they can keep you stuck and keep you unfocused from what you need to do and starting your own journey, they're going to keep you stuck and believe and make you believe you're doing right. It's because they want you to stay and work for them. It makes it lesser on them to have to worry about. They know you're going to come every day guaranteed. They know you're going to work like a dog. They're going to slave you like a dog, but they pay you a little bit of nothing. They paying you nothing to work for them. You're coming out every 2 weeks with a $500-$600 check. And you're happy and satisfied with a $500-$600 check? You should be ashamed of yourself. I would be satisfied with a $500-$600 million check. Not no $500-$600 check that wouldn't even be able to pay my bills because my bills are worth thousands of dollars a month. So it wouldn't even be close to paying not even one of my bills. Maybe my light bill. Maybe. So why are you wasting your life, your time, your gifts, all your dreams that were given to you? Why are you wasting it and not putting it into action? It's not going to come to you if you don't put it into action. You're only setting your children up for a generation of failure because they're going to repeat and fail just like you did if you don't get up and pick yourself up. Wake up. It's not that hard to start your own business. If you have a made up mind, you will prosper. Do like I did. Keep coming up with inventions. It's free to start your own LLC production. It's free. It costs nothing. It costs $0 to start your own production. You can start things, bring them into life, bring them into your reality, bring it into your circle. You will help yourself. You will help your generation that's coming behind you to focus and know not to ever give up on their dreams and to keep going and striving no matter if you don't succeed the first time. If you don't succeed, it's okay. Don't get frustrated and quit and give up and throw in the towel. You can't be that easy giving up on something. If it doesn't work, then you start it again. You try something different. If you keep trying things, something is going to work for you. It will. It's going to work. But it starts with you. It starts with you going out there and starting it up for your generation. Don't wait till the generation after you do it because they may not ever do it. You are supposed to break that generational curses that you have on you. Break that out of your university of working for others. Focus on just your career. If you're a hair artist, a hair designer, focus on just doing hair. Bring your hair business into life. Not going out and working for somebody else and then coming back and doing that. No, you're not giving all your focus into what you desire to do or what you dream to do. So no, it's not going to blossom the way you want because you're still giving your time. You got one foot in working for somebody else and the other foot working for yourself. It can't be that way. It has to be all feet, both of your feet, focusing on your career, your generational wealth, not helping somebody else still become rich. They're going to replace you. They'll get other people. You don't even worry about them. That's their business. Who cares? That was their creation. You was nowhere in the mix of what they created and they mind to do. They seen the vision of what they wanted to make happen in real in their life. So what they did is they brought it to their lives. They made it real, a reality. You make your own life real and a reality. Make your own business and careers that you always wanted to do. Make it real. You go out there and get your own money. You go out there and have your own money set for your generations to come. Not working paycheck to paycheck. Some of you are not even guaranteed to live to even get your Social Security check. Everybody has a number and you know it. Why are you wasting your time making somebody else rich? Make yourself rich. Invest in yourself. When you invest in yourself, you will get more out of it. Because everything you inherit, it comes to you. You don't have to go to your boss man, Johnny and Philip, and ask them. No, forget Johnny and Philip. Wish Johnny and Philip the best. You can care less if they wish you the best. You know you are the best. You know you will win. They can't stop you because your mind is made up to go out and do what you've been wanting. Why are you wasting and stopping your life and staying in bondage for someone else? You're basically slaving and working for someone else to give you orders, to tell you what to do, when you can tell your own self what to do. You can be your own trainer in your own business. You're working for yourself. You don't need nobody to tell you what to do. I hope this message helps wake up some of you people that are lost and left behind and stuck in bondage, that have been stuck for 50, 60, maybe 70 years. And now you have your generation behind you is leading in the same footstep as you. They already been on their job 15 years. They started the same way you did. Instead of start their own generational wealth, they are going off of what they watch you do. Because they're going to only do what they seen you do, not what you tell them. when you put it into reality, into life, it's what they're going to do. I hope this message was able to encourage you to go and get back with you, what's for you. Go and get it. Take back what's yours. All these dreams you've been dreaming, you've been wanting to do this all your life. You see yourself being this movie producer, production. Why not go and do it? When are you going to make it come into reality? When are you going to make it real? When you're dead? Then it's too late then. Wake up now. Pay attention. Get yourself up and start your own life, your own productions, your own generational wealth. So I hope this encouraged you all. I ask everyone after all my videos, you like, you share, you comment, subscribe, hit the post notification button. I've been noticing I've been getting a little bit more subscribers. We want as much and more as we can. Don't be afraid to share the video. If you can't share it, let me know. Leave it in a comment. Let me know I'm not able to share whatever so I can know how to go and adjust it the way it needs to be. Share the videos to help encourage your friends and family, maybe other people. Don't be selfish and keep it all for yourself. It's more than other people in the world than just yourself that needs to hear this message, that maybe they needed to hear this to help them get off the ground and to go and get what's theirs. I hope this message was inspiring to you and encouraging to you as it was to me. Like I said, till next time, take care, everyone. I love you. Take care.